Hi LEGO fans, welcome to Brick TV. It's Chris here, and today it's my absolute pleasure to be bringing you the brand new LEGO Disney collectible minifigure range. Now, I've been really excited about these for a long time, and I know I'm not the only one. When these were announced, some people were just, you know, singing it from the rooftops. I know there's been some dissenters, some people just not too thrilled with it. Personally, I love Lego. I love Disney, and this is a dream collaboration on this one. So very much looking forward to these. I'm lucky enough to have an early review set in front of me. These don't come out until May, so I think you'll start looking for these on May the 1st in official Lego stores. And I know some shops have been breaking the embargo, selling them a little early. So if you see these, if you see these on the shelves already, just grab them. Just get out there. What are you waiting for? Grab them. But for everyone else, you'll start to see them appearing on from May the 1st onwards. Now, if anyone is unfamiliar with Lego collectible minifigures, these are not figures that come in a set, in a box. These are figures that come in a pack, like this one. They're blind bagged, which means it's a sealed pack, so you don't know who you're getting, which adds to the fun or the frustration, depending on which way you want to look at it. Personally, I like it. I like to have to work for my minifigures, so it's a common sight to see me in stores with a box in front of me on the shelves, just 20 minutes there, just with my thumbs, just trying to figure out who's in the pack. You can do it if you put enough time in. You can get the character you need. You just need to know what you're looking for. So you're going to be looking. This is what they look like. Nice, simple. It shows the characters. There's 18 in the set. Usually there's 16, so that's a departure. I predict these are going to sell like hotcakes. These, I think Lego are onto an absolute winner here, and I know that's kind of being borne out by some of the figures I'm seeing in terms of pre-sales. So I don't expect these to stay on the shelves for long. I think it's going to be a while after Lego get their initial batch in the Lego store till you can walk in and be guaranteed to pick these up. So if you see them, get them. They're brilliant. So inside each pack is a leaflet, just like a normal CMF, but this shows all the 18 characters. Really useful as a cheat sheet if you want to get one of these, go into store and use it to help you try and figure out who you need. On the back, as usual, there's just some very basic instructions for just some of the non-standard characters, just showing you how they go together. But really, there's not much more to show you other than how wonderful they are, and they are brilliant. They're I think they're £2.49 in the UK, and I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I recommend them. They are brilliant. I've always been a big minifigure fan, especially collectible minifigures. So this is just a match made in heaven for me. I think these are fantastic. They're not calling this series 1, but unless they're a spectacular failure, I think it's a shoo-in that there will be a series 2. So for this one, they've covered off the major characters. We've got Mickey and Minnie, Donald and Daisy, and they tend to go in pairs from the other films for the most part. So I'm just quickly run through them. I'm sure you can name all these yourselves, but just in case you can't, here we go from the top left. So from Toy Story, there's the Alien and Buzz Lightyear. From The Incredibles, Syndrome and Mr. Incredible. From Aladdin and the Genie. We've got Donald and Daisy Duck, Mickey and Minnie Mouse. We've got the Cheshire Cat and Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Ursula the Sea Witch from The Little Mermaid. Stitch, Lilo and Stitch. We've got Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. Peter Pan and Captain Hook from Peter Pan. And Ariel from The Little Mermaid. So you can see that they're paired up for the most part. There's only Stitch and Maleficent that are flying solo. I've not got Ariel and Ursula on this makeshift stand simply because they don't really display very well together, simply because of the how wide Ursula is, and Ariel's got a little oyster which I just realised I'd left off the stand. So I'll come back to that. Yeah, I mean, just look how good they are. I'm speechless. When I was putting these together, I was grinning from ear to ear. And every other figure, I just kept going, these are brilliant. These are brilliant. That's probably a word. Oops, not my camera, sorry. That's going to be a word you're going to hear me say a lot. In fact, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to try not to say it. But they are spectacular. Just, you don't have to take my word for it. Just look at them. Look how good they are. If you don't like Disney, then you can tell from these. Just looking at them, these aren't for you. But I think if you do, then you don't need me to tell you how good they are. You just need to look at how good they are. They're not without some small flaws, which is nothing's perfect. There's some issues. For the most part, they've all got at least one accessory. In some cases, it's a little necessary. Some characters I don't feel need accessories, but they don't like to give you some options. Syndrome and Mr. Incredible have got printed 2x2 tiles. Aladdin has he's got the lamp. Of course, the genie's got a lamp, so you get 2 lamps there. Alice has got. Oh, these are great. Alice has got. In fact, let me just bring Alice into frame. So she's got a little bottle there that says "Drink Me," and then she's got a little snack. So that's the Eat Me one. She's my favourite. Alice of this entire range. Alice is my favourite. Absolutely wonderful. Ursula has got a trident. That's not her trident. That's King Trident's trident. She shouldn't really have that. Maleficent's got a staff. Peter Pan's got his knife. Hook's got his sword, and Ariel has a rather unnecessary oyster with a jewel in. So some have got accessories, some of them don't. What we do have here is Lego have gone. They've gone to serious on brand new molded elements. The molded elements, new stuff in nearly every single minifigure. We've got new hair pieces. Ariel and Alice have got amazing hair pieces that really are spot on for the characters. Really nice. I mean, Alice has got a little black bow in it. We've got brand new tail elements. Cheshire Cat's got a new molded tail. Donald and Daisy. Let's just get Donald into frame so you can see what I'm talking about. Focus. There we go. Just spin Donald around. So Donald and Daisy have got these terrific molded tail elements that sit. They go over the legs, and then the torso attaches to them. So they've both got literal duck tails. Yeah, sorry. I mean, Mickey and Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Mickey and Minnie, big new molded heads. Cheshire's got a molded head. There's just Lego, huge props to them for this. They've not tried to use existing elements to that resemble the character's clothing. They're like, if we're doing this, let's do this seriously. And they've just molded specific things for them. I mean, the Captain Hook hat, they're not going to get to reuse that. It's perfect. Ursula the Sea Witch, this is absolutely wonderful. I mean, Ursula's base it's just got all 6 of the black tentacles. Absolutely fantastic. It's just a really impressive piece. They're spot on. I think some people may have issues with the larger heads on the, well, I don't want to call them mascot characters, but the non-human characters, shall we say. But I think, like The Simpsons, when The Simpsons minifigures came out, people had a lot of problem with the size of the heads. But I don't think using standard minifigure heads like Alice, or like Genie, perfect example. So Genie is a head with then a separate piece that goes on top. I think if they'd have had that for Mickey and Minnie, and then a flat face, they would have had no way to do the nose and the mouth coming out. So I don't think it would have worked. So I think this was the right choice. And if you don't like that, then you don't have to get them. It certainly works better on the humanish characters. The ones where they can use minifigure faces. Peter Pan, Captain Hook, Ariel, Alice. They look brilliant. I mean, Syndrome is just stunning. That is such a good version of that character. I think the one I have maybe the most problems with will be Mr. Incredible. It's not that it's not a good character. The printing is brilliant, really first rate. The costume is spot on. A brand new molded hairpiece, perfect. The problem, if you look at him next to Syndrome and Aladdin, he actually looks smaller than the rest simply because his hairpiece is smaller. I feel like maybe Mr. Incredible needed to be. I mean, the character's massive, so I thought maybe the Lego do have some non-standard legs. They could have maybe done some 1.5 size legs, which I know they've done for other characters. Something to give Mr. Incredible a bit of height would have been nice. But I mean, that's probably the worst thing I can say about it. They're absolutely spot on. We've got a great range of characters covering a lot of films, and they're just scratching the surface of what they can do. So it's my genuine hope that these sell astonishingly well, and it guarantees there's a second series. Because they can just, where would you end? There are so many characters that they could have done. This is a terrific start. We've got some brilliant printing, some stunning new molded elements. I should talk about Toy Story, actually. Anyone who is familiar with the old Toy Story theme will know that these are familiar. We've seen these before. The alien is actually almost 100% exactly the same as the alien as we had in the old Toy Story theme. It's the same mold, the same head, is torso, legs. The difference is the printing on this one is this one's got printed feet, whereas the other one didn't. And the purples here and here are brighter and sharper. So it's not this. Anyone wondering, well, I've already got the old alien. Do I need this one? It's the same, but it's not the same. The printing is different, slightly better. The Buzz Lightyear is virtually the same. Big difference is this head. This is a minifigure head, which looks great. Fits in with the range. The previous Buzz Lightyear had it had a molded head. It had a Buzz Lightyear molded head that wasn't a minifigure head. It fit in with that range, I think, and it probably would have looked out of place here. So whilst everything else is virtually the same, the head is very different. So if you've got the old Buzz, this is a good one to have, but you just need to know the differences. This one has slightly better leg printing. The old one had slightly better torso printing. So it's not these aren't the same. So you can't pass these off as the old ones. So they are new and they are distinct versions. But for everything else, these are all brand new characters, first time molds in nearly every case, and absolutely fantastic. I cannot recommend these enough. We've got some printing problems, which is very common for Lego minifigures. Lego struggle to print white onto dark. It shows for the worst here on Captain Hook. In fact, let me just bring Captain Hook a little bit into camera so you can see. I mean, he is absolutely wonderful. Really, really good. My issue is that I'll just hold my hand to get the focus to pull. There we go. That's supposed to be a white cravat. It's white in the instructions and it's white in the animated film. It's because they're printing it onto red, it actually looks salmon. You can see at the bottom of his legs there's white there. That's what colour it should be, but it's come off as a pinkish hue. So that's a small thing. So it's me, having a niggle. But I always have a little niggle when it comes to whites, printing whites onto darks. Lego are never too great at it. Alice's apron here is white onto blue, and as a result it's not a very bright white, it's rather dull. Special call out. I know I've brought Alice off the stand before, but I'm going to do it again because her and Minnie share this stunning new skirt element, which is a molded plastic piece. In the past, when Lego have tried to do skirts, they've used fabric and just folded it over, whereas this time they've actually molded a plastic one and it just works. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that hair and that bow. I could spend another 30 minutes going through each individual figure and telling you why they're so good. You don't need me to. Just look at them. They're brilliant. So my recommendation, and yeah, I'm biased because I'm a Disney fan, I'm not a Lego fan, so this is a dream come true. I think these are absolutely marvellous. Well done, Lego. Well done, everyone involved in these. They are terrific. I would love to see a lot more. This more than makes up, in my eyes, for the disappointment I felt with the recent Princess line, which I hoped was going to be Disney minifigures, and instead it was mini dolls. Like, we've had an Ariel mini doll before, and I just didn't feel like it fit in with all my other Lego. So I'm thrilled that we've got these, and I heartily recommend them. So yeah, if you only like specific ones, try and feel for the packet you like, or go to a place where you can buy them online. There's plenty of people selling them. Specific characters, they've already done the hard work for you. You can buy full sets that way. That's certainly a very good way of doing things. So yeah, I really love them. Terrific, wonderful, cannot sing their praise enough. And here's hoping that we get more soon. So I hope you found this interesting and enlightening. If you've got any comments or questions, please put them below. Otherwise, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like or share or subscribe. Anything that will help us spread the word. So thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.